Guys, I'm about to interview an entrepreneur that's the owner of Aurora Auto Group that owns a few dealerships. I really want to go inside and ask him how he got here. And it's been my dream to interview people like that. So he agreed to interview me. I'm going to go inside and talk to him. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see big entrepreneurs and their story of how they got here. How does one get here? I own a dealership too. I started when I was 27.
Okay.
One.
Okay.
So what happened? How did you get here? Was it your dream? Tell me, man.
I made a little bit of money in a different business a long time ago. There was something to do. I liked cars. Always liked cars.
Okay.
Right. My brother had worked for a car dealership.
Okay.
So I didn't know any other business to get into. So he's like, "Why don't we just open up a car dealership?" Like, all right. Cool. So we bought a piece of land, put a dealership on it. It did well. About 2.5 years down the road from that, we're like, okay, need to expand to a second one. Then I realized, I'm like, okay, then COVID hit. And then inventory shortages, this, that, whatnot. And I'm like, okay, so we need to get into something where we don't have inventory shortages. So we're like, okay, we'll get a OEM dealership. Right. So that's when I bought a Nissan dealership because the manufacturer gives the vehicles. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, that's it.
Right? So bought the Nissan dealership in St. Thomas. That happened in 2021. We did that. That did well. It's still doing well. So I'm like, okay, so let's expand. And then I bought a Mazda dealership in 2023. This land came up for sale, and before the tariffs for whatnot was going on and whatnot, I was probably going to put a Chinese EV entrant in here.
Yeah,
that's still
nice. Yeah.
That's still on the cards. I'm still talking to a few manufacturers. But yeah, so until then, I'm like, you know what? We'll do some mild luxury, and so we open up this one. So
that's amazing.
That's number 4 so far. Perfect. And I have one more deal going on for another OEM.
Does someone need to come from money to be able to come from this?
No.
This?
You need to have a good sales background. Okay. Good sales background, good management background. That's 2 things you need. It's not from where I'm sitting. It's about managing your people more than anything. Gotcha. The customers, if you manage your people well, they'll manage the customers well. Okay, right. That's key. Right? If you don't manage your people well, your customers aren't happy. They're not coming back. They're not referring people, and that's pretty much your downfall right there. That's so right. As long as your people are happy with you, they'll make sure your customers are happy with your business.
Got it.
Simple.
So a lot of my followers always ask me, because it looks enticing to be a business owner. Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody understands how painful it is most of the time. Most of the time. So, and I think, tell me if you agree or not, I think once you pass a certain amount of money, the quality of life doesn't exponentially go up anymore.
Agreed,
it's just like
100%.
Right.
So if you, for example, if you, let's say, make $200,000 a year, or you make $2 million a year, your quality of life is the exact same.
I 100% agree.
Okay, it doesn't get any better beyond that point. So I think for me, that threshold is probably around $250,000 a year.
I agree with
Anything above that dollar amount is to keep score. It has no actual value of, hey, you can't. If as a business owner, yes, you can have a lot of money, but you don't have the time to utilize that money. No. I don't have the time to go buy a cottage property and sit there. It's never going to happen. I already know that. I've accepted that fact. Because if I want to keep my businesses running, I need to be involved.
Yeah. Do you think at some point an entrepreneur needs to say, okay, it's enough for me. Now I got to go enjoy life?
If you're not passionate about business, the odds of you being successful is very, very, very low, right? You have to enjoy your business, okay? Right. The idea of more or less say retiring or enjoying life, I find that in my business. So that's why I'm not looking to be like, hey, I'm going to go and sit on a beach for 10 hours a day and, just not think about anything. That's not enjoyment for me. Enjoyment for me is dealing with my people, dealing with customers, looking at numbers, looking at transactions, looking at, if I'm bored, I'll go buy a few cars that I think I'll want to sell myself to a client. Sometimes once in a blue moon, I'll stand on the sales floor and sell a car. Because that for me, that'll be my, let's say, break from regular business things.
Okay. That's amazing. Okay. Do you think too much money for someone that doesn't know what to do with it could be the root to a lot of issues in their lives?
Yes, 100%.
How would you avoid that?
So one, before spending money, know what you're gonna spend it on. Okay, do lots and lots and lots of research. Okay, so I did probably before I take on any project or before I do any sort of new business, I probably spend about a year researching it, if it's even worth it. Because, like I said, you have to put your heart, soul, blood, sweat, tears, everything into it.
Everything,
right?
yeah.
So unless you're prepared to do that, right? Money is not just going to earn you money. That's not going to happen. You have to put in the efforts.
Right.
Right? If you're not passionate about it, if you're not willing to put in the effort,
Don't do it.
don't do it. Simple as that. Money is secondary. It's you, hey, do I want to do this? Am I okay spending 16-hour days away from my child, away from my wife, away from my house, on and on for more, let's say, I don't know, last project I did. So when I bought St. Thomas Nissan, I'll give you a small story. Sure. St. Thomas Nissan, I bought a house there, okay, and lived there for away from my family for the better part of, let's say, 7 months straight. So wife and child at my home in Mississauga, and I am living the entire time in London.
Wow.
Right? It just has to be there because, hey, you got to set it up. Yeah, you got to build the culture. You got to get the people, right? And if you're not there constantly, if you're not doing everything yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you.
No. What would you say to the extremely soft generation of 2025 to be happy in life? What would be the advice?
Be confident. Take risks, okay? If it's get out there and meet people. Do networking, learn. That would probably be key. All right. Sitting in, I don't know, let's say a dorm room or your parents' house playing video games, right? That's momentary satisfaction, right? You like that at that moment. I'd rather people go out, meet other people. The confidence in things they'll learn, okay, from others' people advice. And people, if you talk to them, they're happy to give advice.
Yeah.
Right? All you need to do,
Really
so as long as you're willing to go there and have the confidence to be like, hey, I'm going to talk to this person and see what I can learn from them, you're not going to lose anything. All you're going to do is gain.
So
right?
ask.
Just ask. That's it. That's the only, I can say don't be soft. Yes, be nice, be sweet, be soft. Don't be too soft. Just be a little confident. Be willing to approach other people, right? Be willing to learn. Don't shut your mind off saying, I know it all. You don't. All right? Even when you're 90, you do not.
I agree. I totally agree.
There's no age where you know everything. Nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
So the better you learn, the more people you talk to, the better your life advice gets. And then you filter it down to how you see fit, how you want to use it. So just go out there, talk to people. That's the one piece of advice I have.
That's perfect. So if somebody wants to open an OEM dealership, obviously I think you had the funds to do it because you did something else before. A lot of people don't have that. What would you say would be the starting point for someone that wants to open an OEM dealer?
Get some experience. Go from a salesperson to a sales manager. Be a good sales manager. Learn the business. Learn so you should know enough to be a general manager. But don't lose sight of the goal, right? Don't get comfy. Make sure you still have that goal that, hey, I'm going to open up my own business. And even if you have a little bit of money saved up and whatnot, yes, then by all means, once you know the business, then get into the used car business or get into the OEM. But yes, that would be the stepping stone, but you have to know the business before going into it.
Okay.
As long as you're passionate, you'll do well.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
My perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.